on the first day of summer. Can you guys believe that?
No, it's way too damn hot. Way too damn hot to believe anything. You don't want to believe nothing. You don't want to do nothing. You don't want to wipe down a window, pick up nothing, do anything. You just want to lay in bed with the AC and the fan blowing on you. That's it.
Yes, it's just too hot, you guys. But us as anybody, all my parents out there, but I know it's like when you lay in bed for too long, you like, it's something that I could be doing. You feel guilty because you should be doing something, and you just, this heat makes you lazy, lazy. We're 97 out here, you guys.
What about just a lazy back? You know,
I mean,
you be laying on the bed and your back starts hurting because you've been in the bed too long.
That means they don't have the right type of bed. I don't know. I don't have that problem. My bed is good. And that means you probably need to upgrade that bed.
I'm too old to be laying in bed that long. That's what it means. I know exactly what it means. But it's okay.
So we can't all just lay there. So
but hey,
yes.
I'm going to say something right now. This is what I'm going to say. First and foremost, Boston, number motherfucking one. I don't care. Cuss words, no cuss words, anything. Number motherfucking one. We won. Thank you. I love all the support. I didn't get really that much support, but I got a little bit. I appreciate the support I did get. And Boston's my team. And you know what? Win or lose, I support them. And I got them. And they just happened to win this year. And I appreciate it. And Laker lovers, you know what I think about you.
So Boston, stand up. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Y'all know, like I keep saying, I do not watch basketball. I have tried. But I am going to give credit where credit is due. Boston, stand up. They did their thing. They won it. So Boston, I know they out there rejoicing.
Yes, they are. I wish I could be there, but I'm not because I'm not here.
Yeah, he ain't from Boston. Okay, get into it. So today, viewers, we got a topic for y'all. We got a topic for you guys. What's our topic?
It's called communication, something that you don't know nothing about.
Wow.
First of all, she just jabs her jaw and doesn't actually communicate nothing, but you know. That's what makes it fun, right? That's what makes this fun, right? We're just real people. We just have fun, you know what I'm saying? So she talks a lot, I talk a lot, and we just be talking back and forth to each other.
My talking makes sense, y'all. I know y'all probably thinking like she talks to it makes sense.
In her brain, the talking makes sense.
But we're going to talk about communications, relationship communication, parent to child communication, friendship communications. Like, where do you guys fall on your communication skills? Like, communication is such a big part of any type of relationship, and I think 9 out of 10 times people fall flat at just simple communication. And whether it's, you think it's going to hurt somebody, whether you think what you're saying to them is not going to come across how you want to say it, you don't communicate well. And I think us as a nation,
we don't communicate well.
Don't communicate well. The communication is fucked up.
Up to the fullest.
Excuse my French.
To the fullest.
To the fullest. And we're just getting on here because communication plays a big part in any type of relationship.
Everything.
And it just comes to a point where you get so tired of communicating. It's like, are you not getting it? Are you not understanding it? Whether you're saying it and that person don't receive it like you're saying it, or whether they're saying it and you don't receive it like you're saying. But communication, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And if you guys have any comments about communication, drop it down below. Any questions, please drop it down below. So it's just a simple thing. Us as parents, I'm just gonna talk about the parent relationship to a child. Us as parents, we communicate with our child, with our kids, and we just feel like our kids aren't listening. And I'm sure our kids feel like we're not listening to what they have to say. Because us as parents, and I always tell people, we want our child to be better than what we were. We want our child to have more than what we have. But I always say this, but in the interim of you spoiling your child, giving your child everything that you never had, it cripples your child.
No.
So it comes a time at the age.
Especially with social media.
Yeah, it comes a time at the age where they're crippled. Because now they have social media, they see people fast money. But just us, we might go to work 8 to 5, 9 to 5, working our 8 hours, 12 hours to give our child everything that we felt like we didn't get growing up.
But they think, oh, you went to work, so you got $1 million, which you didn't.
They think it's just gonna be handed to them.
So they want this, they want that, and then you look at them, they're so cute and irresistible and annoying. At the same time, you're like, it breaks you down, you know.
You end up giving it to them.
Right. So
we're not the only people that are guilty of it.
No, hell.
And don't get me started on these grandparents and these grandkids. It's like when you see these grandparents, you like, who are you?
Because they don't care. They don't have to go home with them.
My
They spend
goodness.
one night with them and you're good. But that's okay. You know what I'm
But
saying?
communication is the key and is viable to any relationship. Because I always say, like I always tell people, closed mouth do not get fed.
Right.
You can't eat if your mouth is closed.
And
So you can't get what you need and what you desire if you don't express it and say what you want and mean what you say. And I think that's what we fall short on it.
No,
Whether
but
it's
a lot of the problem is just people don't want to communicate. I feel, and that's just my opinion. I feel a lot of people don't want to communicate. The communication's out there, right? But people don't want to, what is it? Take to it, right? They don't want to take to it.
I don't agree.
Okay.
I
agree.
I don't think people communicate. They because they scared of hurting other people's feelings. They're
Right,
scared if
but
they
that's what I'm
say
saying.
something that it might hurt the other people's
Right,
feelings.
but that's what I'm saying. So if you can't communicate with somebody, that's a problem, right?
It's a problem.
Right.
Yes.
So what are you talking about? That's what exactly what I'm saying. If you can't communicate with somebody, right?
Yeah, that ain't exactly what he was saying.
That's
but
what
get
I'm
into
saying.
it. But that is what he's saying. Yeah.
If you can't communicate with somebody, right? If you can't communicate, there's never going to be nothing going forward.
It's not.
Never.
And
Never.
it's a whole bunch of unnecessary
no matter
around.
The communication is, right?
Right.
There's parenting, there's
relationships.
there's just being an adult, there's just anything, cars, anything you want to break down to any kid or any adult. There's so many things you're responsible for, right? But the thing is, in communication is in every aspect of all of it, right?
Right.
Hey, I need to borrow your car.
It's a big key
so
to it.
I'm gonna borrow your car. That doesn't mean I'm gonna borrow your car and take it to Tijuana.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of it has to do with communication and how you speak to people, right?
Right.
So if I tell you, hey, TamBam, you know what? I'm gonna take your train over here to Italy today, and I take it to Mexico, that's a problem, right? Because it's the opposite direction. We made a communication.
I'm thinking you at the liquor store down
Right.
the way, 2 minutes away, and you an hour away.
So why that's a simple thing we're talking about. It's so simple to say, hey, TamBam, I need to borrow your car. I need to go to the liquor store. I'll be right back. Why? But people don't do that. It's crazy, and it sounds like I'm making some crazy shit up, but I'm really not. People are really do that all the time.
But I'm gonna advise you. I always tell people, no matter if you think it's gonna hurt the other person's feelings, whether you think what you're saying is not right, communicate. I feel like it's a communication thing with your kids, because I always say we love our kids unconditional. But once we release them to the world is not gonna treat your child like you treat them. So we still gotta make sure that they're prepared for the world.
And ask me, TamBam, is this true or not? There has to be a level. You have to. Even when you talk to them, right, you have to stop it at a certain level, right?
Yeah.
If they're not understanding, you still have to stop it at a certain level. Even though they're 18, right, you still have to stop at a certain level and realign them, right? Because we're adults.
Our job is to correct them. And I always say your parenting, and all my parents know, your parenting do not stop at 18. I feel like at 18 is just really beginning.
Really beginning for real adults.
Yeah, any child under 18, you can parent them easy because they're coming right home. But anybody 18, they got time to go out. They with friends. You're worried about them. And all. So your parenting does not stop at 18.
No.
And so the communication has to get stronger. It has to get an understanding. You have to beat them in the head with communication, because like I always say, the world is not going to treat our child like we going to treat them. And at the end of the day, and it's a sad world we live in, but we know what race we were born in.
But and also
we already know what race we were born in. And being black in America is still a thing.
And the thing is also, too, it's not a matter of communication just with your kids. It's a communication with the world, right?
Yes.
If you really think about it, we're breaking that down to our kids, you know, because that's a simple thing for everyone to do. You know, you have your kids and you break it down to them, but break it down to the world, right? We're trying to break it down to the world, like, hey, you know, we're just trying to live. We're trying to raise our kids the best way we can raise our kids. Trying to live the best way we can live, and everything comes from communication. And that's it, communication. The thing is, if you like somebody, cool. You like somebody. You don't like somebody, you cool. With the communication, you know what to do. You know whether you have to separate or you stay together or what you need to do, right? And that's my whole thing with communication is. You can make a situation that might not be as good as you think it is, but better because of communication. But then you could also realize that the situation you're in with communication is not the situation for you. You need to step back. It's both ways. I'm not going either way, but I'm saying communication is the key to a lot of stuff. TamBam,
So we're just
I'm
saying
wrong?
if you no, you're right. We're just saying going out your day to day. No matter if you feel like it's gonna hurt somebody's feelings, just
Yeah.
soften the blow, but communicate.
Right.
That's all. Because you don't want to be frustrated. You don't want the other person to be frustrated. Communicate, communicate, communicate. It's summer out here. The heat is already slapping us up.
Right.
We don't need the world to do the same.
And the thing is, take care of your kids. You know, the kids want to be outside. Let them be outside. Just monitor them. You know, because it's hot. But that's
And
part of
just
communication.
Just a
Right.
backstory. I'm really that type of mom where my kids, they have to be always in my eyesight, always in my eyesight. But I realized, coming into this year that I'm raising black
Boys.
men, black kings,
men,
and I needed to loosen the reins because in order for a child to know what not to do, they need to know what to do.
Right.
And so now I'm just letting my kids go at the end of the street without me, or letting them go around the way without me. I'm watching them still, but I want to give them their independence because they have to find their stuff.
And
so I get it. I'm a mama bear to the fullest. I'm a mama bear to the fullest.
I'm gonna give her credit for, right? You don't leave one at the end of the street. Both of you come back together, right? I'm just saying, because that's how you get to look
always
out for
tell
each other,
my boys,
right?
you are your brother keeper.
You cannot
Yes.
leave one at the end of the street and you're back home telling, hey, Mom, this one's at the end of the street, right? And I really give TamBam the credit and the praise for that because that's what you have to do.
Right,
you have to watch out for
and
each
I
other.
know my mom was cringing over there in her place when I said they were going down the way.
She was like this.
I know my mom was cringing. She said, no, they can't go down to the street, da, da, da. But I just want to do it for their own self, independent. I want them to grow into, they grow up so fast. And so fast they want to discover so much. So I give them a little rope so they can go out and discover a neighborhood. I chose to buy a house to make sure my kids can be in a neighborhood where they can ride their bikes, ride their scooters, be with the neighbors across the street, run around, and just get to know who they were. Am I still watching? Yes. But do I need to give them a little reins? Yes, I let them run their little.
At least a little bit.
At least on our street.
And like I said, like my thing is like this. When I speak with that, I care about these kids a lot. So my thing is, we'll walk around the block. We'll walk around the 2 blocks and we'll see what's going on. They can ride their scooters and I'm gonna walk the blocks with them and see what's up, so that we can monitor the block, so we know if we can let them go.
Okay today. I'm feeling hot. How we feeling hot? It is definitely hot out here, but we making it do. Summer is every year, so it's not a surprise. We knew it was going to get hot, but we're feeling good out there. And we want to always say we appreciate you guys for rocking with us. We appreciate you guys for staying tuned with us, coming on here, and we love the live interaction. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys, and we're trying to be loyal to you guys to make sure every Tuesdays and Fridays that we're on here. Now, if we do a pop-up, that's our choice. But those 2 days, we want to be consistent on there. We want to thank everybody for rocking with us. Please, 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 if you run across this video, like, share, and subscribe. That's free. It's free. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend to come in, get in, get in, get in. Any conversations that you guys want to see, get in here. We're just trying to be some positive black role models on here. We ain't on here with no controversy. We ain't on here shaking butt. We ain't on here trying to be ratchet, ghetto, none of this. We're just trying to real life people trying to get our podcast up the ground. So we appreciate you guys who stuck with us, sticking with us, in the mud with us. We appreciate you guys. So on that point,
and there's so many more topics to talk about. We're here for that. We'll talk about whatever. Me and TamBam, we talk.
And like we
can talk to a trash bag. It don't
drop
matter.
your topics down below. If we didn't get to your topic and you feel like we overlooked it, please drop your topic down below. Life just be lifing. So if you have a topic that you want us to discuss something, please let us know. Discuss it. If you're on our live and you have questions, do not hesitate to ask questions. Do not hesitate. We're here. We're here to answer your questions. We're here to talk with you guys. We're here to let you guys in. Okay, and we appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys on Tuesday. Everybody stay cool. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, hydrated. Drink your water. Today is what? The first day of summer. So be safe.
What I would say is go buy yourself a Boston jersey just to make sure you're safe.
Stand up. But all my football fans, we about to be in there like swimwear. Period. We about to be in here like swimwear. Football, stand up.
If you're a 49er fan.
49ers, stand up. Drop that Niner game. Gang, gang.
She know nothing about a gang. That's what she's saying.
But we love you guys. We
All right,
appreciate
yeah.
you guys, and we will see you
We
guys
appreciate
on
you.
Tuesday. Thank you guys.